ain't afraid of no ghosts. I ain't afraid of no ghosts. I ain't afraid of no ghosts. Good job, my brother. We rocking with you.
Oh, yeah.
Good job, my brother. We are rocking with you.
What's good, y'all, man? Y'all already know who it is. Uptown Tone. We are live at the Monkeypox Podcast. Nah, I'm just fucking with you. It's the PPP JAWN, man. We back for another week of shenanigans, man. The vibes is high. You already know. To my right, OGEs. To my left, Press Coast. In front of me, Mo, 5K Visuals. We in the building. We in live.
What up,
living
Fi?
color. What up, Fi? Fi been working her ass off. I tell you that. Fi been fucking.
Yes, we here the Danny Rump weekend.
Yeah.
I seen, I'm saying, shout out to my nigga PB.
Yeah.
That nigga said, this is a Philly basketball holiday weekend.
Yeah, it is. It is. This could rival Made in America and shit like that, man. This is on the level for hoopers. This is on that level for those of y'all who don't understand. Like a Made in America, a Roots picnic in the basketball world. This is that. This is that weekend right now. You know what I'm saying? Would y'all agree?
I mean, for Philly, it's the equivalent, I guess.
Yeah. For Philly basketball. Yeah.
Yeah, for sure.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
It's like that's the feeling. Like if I had to tell somebody who didn't know, that's how I would explain it. Like you know,
like,
what I mean?
is there a higher level pro-am situation in Philly? To me, it's been the premier one for a long time. Like I said, I don't think I said it on here. I feel like I might have said it last episode, but I just remember the run of years where James Harden was expected to be at the Rumph before it finally happened. It was like
2 years.
right, but that's a long time.
It's a lot of anticipation.
That's 2
dog.
tournaments he didn't show up.
Right, but it's like it was damn near. I feel like he was damn near supposed to show up at a Mallory show.
I'm surprised Kyrie hasn't. Has Kyrie ever played?
Nah.
I'm surprised Kyrie hasn't played.
James Harden is the highest level, I feel like, of the Rumph tournament. Like,
yes,
of somebody who played.
Yes,
absolutely. NBA MVP,
and I feel like
top 75 player.
He was already the MVP when he showed up. Then
I'm just whether he was or not. In hindsight, you know what I'm saying?
Right.
Like it doesn't matter. Now you know what's on his jacket. You know the caliber of player that was at the Rumph.
I don't think so.
He was still that caliber of player though.
It might have been. That's how long it was. It's that he might have been, dog. Like I feel like he.
I think it was a year that he was supposed to get it. Like obviously he was a Rocket.
Right, but that's what I'm saying. He's now a Sixer for all of that. But yeah, I mean, welcome to the podcast. And I mean, we fresh off of seeing some pro-am hoops.
Jalen Brunson back-to-back days.
Back-to-back years.
Back-to-back days and back-to-back years.
Yeah. Shout out to him, man. I had the pleasure of interviewing him post-game.
Okay.
Yeah,
okay.
That's why I brought it up.
Yeah, real cool bull, man. I just asked him for an interview. He said, yeah. He did ask me, like, what you gonna be asking? I said, I'm just asking questions about the night, man. I am not a sports entertainer or anything of the such. I got
try
a
to
little
blindside you, hit you over the head with that crazy.
Yeah, I don't.
Obviously, you're not gonna answer that anyway. Like, who am I for you to answer that in this situation?
Right.
You're not giving out. You know what I mean? No,
but he cool, man. He cool bull, man. He went off yesterday too, man. He went off. His team lost. I did get that wrong in the interview. I thought they won. They went into. I know he sent it into overtime, but at that point, I had got Mo and I was looking at the fucking clock because I'm like, I gotta walk up on this nigga before he try to breeze out of here.
Right.
That's what my focus was on. So I really did see how the outcome of the game came. So I did fuck that up on the interview. I said, and y'all won the game. He said, we lost that game. I said, damn, my bad. But no, man, real cool interview, man. He just said he loved coming to the city, he loved the competition, and he loved basketball, man. Like, and he really does show it. Like, he's different out there. Like, it's a high level tournament already, but his level of play is like 2 years consistently. I feel like it's been like the highest. You know what I'm saying? Like he makes shit look so easy and effortless, dog. It's fucking crazy. But
Well, we got Saturday, so maybe you'll get a special guest. The Twins play this year.
Right. And listen, by the time y'all hear this, at least the audio version, you know what I'm saying? Get out to the championship game. We don't know who's gonna be in it, but the championship game is tonight.
Blue Magic.
You know what I'm saying?
Rump Center, man.
Rump Center.
I'm team Rump
Rump
Center.
Center, that's what you got?
Blue Magic.
That's
Right.
That's what it's supposed to be. Like,
Well, I actually talked to head coach Sharif Hanford. I'm in fucking ESPN mode. That's still I gotta get back in PPP JAWN. No, I'm just fucking with y'all. But no, that's why I told him. I said, yo, what's up with the chip? He said they won, or they was there 3 out of the last 5 years. I think he said so. They should be due for one this year. But they look to be playing pretty good, man.
Yeah, he's playing pretty good.
We're not gonna bore y'all to death with Philly hoops, man. We about to get right into it and shit. How y'all feeling? Anything in the personal lives? Any good stories this week? Anybody read any good books?
Good books. I was looking to order some books. They had a 5 off of 20 off of a bunch of books on Amazon. It was 48 Laws of Power was in there.
I was gonna say books for your children or for you.
They had It was all books. I could have tapped into my kid book lane. I could have tapped into my self-help lane. I could have tapped into my 48 Laws. I could have tapped into some fiction shit. Like it was books for days. Like
nigga, you ain't reading.
Facts.
While we talking about books, man, shout out to Cousin John. And make sure y'all go out there and get his books, man. The Chase series.
Does it all.
Chase does it all.
Chase Books. Shout out to Chase Books.
Chase Books. Chase Books. Cousin John. My guy.
Good series, good author, good guy. You know what I'm saying?
Absolutely.
Salute.
Absolutely.
But you speaking of books and being booked.
We got a few bookums.
This bull, man.
No, it's a few people that was, you know what I mean? It is what it is. Keeping it hoops. Keeping it with the book. You know what I mean? Brittany Griner. They gave her sentence and they gave her 9 years in Russia. That's what they saying. They saying she got to do 9 years.
9 years. What's your thoughts?
It's a super bad John. It's super unfortunate. Free BG. Obviously, like you obviously want to see her not have to do 9 years in a Russian jail. Like, so it doesn't even make sense.
So from what I hear, first of all, I echo that. It's definitely unfortunate. It's definitely crazy. But from what I'm here, from what because I haven't been speaking on this too much because I've been trying to get down to the nitty gritty of it. There's been a lot said about it, but from what I'm hearing, this is actually the first step in getting her home is a conviction,
right,
with a sentence. Yeah,
that's what they said. They said these were like the formalities of like expediting the shit was.
So this is an uptown tone theory.
It couldn't get done any faster than this. This is as fast as it could have. Like people being like last week, people was like, why haven't they done it? Like they can't even start the negotiations till they sentenced her, and like she pleaded guilty immediately. She pled out immediately, and they went another 30 days, putting the shit on record.
So what's your theory?
I don't have a theory.
No, Tone.
No. Go ahead,
so we spoke on the last pod, either the last pod or the last pod we talked about BG. Might have been 2 pods ago. The last pod we talked about BG. That there is there's a gentleman that was also caught in Russia. There's also another American. He's doing 14 years.
Right, John Whalen or something.
John Whalen. John Whalen's doing 14 years. BG is doing 9 years. Right? There's also
how many of them 14 did John Whalen? How many? Like he probably got time served. Like he probably got the 14, and he has done like 3 years or 2 years or some bullshit of that shit. You know what I'm saying?
Right. But follow me, man. Follow me. We have a Russian captive because this is all war, so I'm just going to use war terms. We got a Russian captive that's doing 25 years. The arms dealer. Yeah. And that's the trade that was proposed. Is y'all give us those 2. And we give you him. 14 and 9 is 25. 25 and 25 is an even trade. That's Uptown Tone's theory.
I mean, obviously,
in the hopes to bring BG home. I'm trying to be positive, man. I'm trying to put anything together to bring BG home. Obviously, it's a political
theory.
Man.
I mean, it's obviously a political theory.
I was going with the math.
I mean, it's a multitude of things. This is political theory.
It's excuse me. The boy name was Paul Whalen.
Paul Whalen.
Okay.
No.
Paul Whalen got his own theme music.
Paul Whalen got some jazzy shit.
All right. Well, all right. So, anyway.
Yeah. Yeah, Paul Whelan. Yeah.
Fucking Malcolm X. But man.
Right. He was arrested. He was arrested in 2018.
No, but this is all just, it is what it is. It just so happens that she black. She a black woman. The world just love to shit on black people, especially if you're a woman. It is what it is. I mean, it's very unfortunate. But this is just, it does help that she's a recognizable superstar in Russia. Like, that's why they're able to use it as a political pawn in this situation. Because they've shown in the past that it was a white John got booked for like 17 or 13 grams, and she only got 2 months. So.
Damn.
The bull Paul Whelan got caught in they taxed him with espionage, and he got 16 years.
Right. He's not even in the same.
So maybe that's why he got 14 years left.
He didn't even commit the same type of crime though.
He got 16 years in 2020. You said
they convicted him in 2020.
So that's why he got 14, because he did too. See, it's the math is mathing. 14 and 9 is 25. We got a 25. 25 and 25 is
They wanted somebody else. They didn't want they wanted a 2-person. You want 2 people. Well, we need 2 people. That's what I'm saying. That's what we said on the last joint.
No, we didn't. We said that they just only won. Who's the other Russian that we have? I know we got the arms dealer. Who's the other Russian that we have?
The Merchant of Death is the arms dealer. That's another person.
The same person.
That's the same person.
Yes, the arms dealer's name is the Merchant of Death.
And they needed somebody else too. They wanted that's what stalled out
the math don't. No, the math don't math that way.
They needed Iman Shumpert.
So apparently Texas is not in tune with the rest of the United States. They do not recognize recreational marijuana. Like NYC got recreational marijuana. It's over. America catch up. Once NY do it, like NY is like a cornerstone city for like what you could do as a city. Like if NY can do that shit.
No. Let me stop you. This good brother has 6 ounces.
6 zips.
In his book bag. Somebody on Joe said he had 6 ounces in his JanSport.
I seen that all the time on the gram. I see that on the gram. Y'all don't see that on y'all gram? I see that from niggas be like, damn, I ain't even packed this joint down. I'm in the, they be in the Charlotte port. You know what I mean? They in the Atlanta
port.
Do they
be in the fucking Dallas airport?
No, that's what I'm saying.
Okay.
Right. They clearly found him going in.
That's what I'm saying.
Right.
Is it smart to
Oakland,
take 6 zips in your backpack?
Las Vegas airport, LAX, you could do this. This is not outrageous.
In Dallas, it is.
I disagree.
Yeah.
I give them niggas more credit. I give them niggas credit.
You don't disagree.
I disagree. I give them niggas credit for being. I give them niggas credit for being able to conceal the weed, or it was the moment.
You don't have to conceal 6 zips or it was in the LAX.
Why you have 6 zips?
Because I bought a half and I only smoked 2 ounces.
But that's clearly trafficking.
All I'm saying is
if caught. I'm not saying don't do it and not get caught. I'm just saying, like, is that, you know what I'm saying? You comfortably taking 6 zips? Like, do that make sense?
I need to see how it's packed. You not taking into consideration how the weed is packed.
I'm about to just say all things considered. All things considered, if every situation that you in and you think about the worst that could happen in the best case scenario, is this logical?
Is this logical? No.
Right, motherfucker. Why do you need 6 of them?
Is it outlandish? No, either to me.
Yes, it is.
It's not, 6 zips is not outlandish. Like
flying with 6 zips is not outlandish.
No.
Have you ever flown with 6 zips?
No.
Then it's outlandish.
It's outlandish. All right, man. Get this nigga, man.
I feel like if it wasn't outlandish, you would have did it.
I don't agree because once again, if I'm flying out with, I'm flying out.
Why have you never flown with 6 zips?
Because I would never smoke. I'm not going somewhere. I'm gonna smoke 6 zips.
He can't come up with the reason.
We already know, man.
I'm not.
You don't have the answers, East.
Point to the education. But what? Go ahead, finish.
I just told you, I'm not moving with enough tree that I'm gonna come back with the tree. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, if I'm
Why haven't you flown with 6 zips? Cause it's outlandish. Like, you want me to be like, well, how many zips have you flown with? All I need to tell you is you haven't flown with 6 because it's outlandish.
In dollars.
And anywhere.
Right.
There's been
That's
plenty
what I'm
of moments
saying.
when you should have flown with 6 zips.
No, it has
So,
never.
I
been
disagree.
that moment.
If
Have you ever been to Oakland?
You Iman Shumpert.
Has you ever been to Oakland?
Yes.
Every time you left Oakland, I feel like you should have flown out with 6 zips.
Nah.
Why not?
I never came across it like for me to get 6 zips like that. Like, but I mean, I still wouldn't fly out with it like you said. Like, but
yo, if you Iman, put yourself in Iman Shumpert's shoes, dog.
That's what I'm saying. I feel like Iman Shumpert probably moved with 6 zips, and clearly, if he felt comfortable doing this in this situation, he's done it in other cities. That's all I'm saying.
You Iman Shumpert.
He might have done it in Dallas before.
You Iman Shumpert, and you just got caught with the 6 zips. Your first shit is gonna say, "I seen this shit on IG." Y'all ain't seen this on IG?
Because
are you gonna fight it? Are you gonna fight riding the airplane with 6 zips? Or are you gonna be like, you got me? I was drawing. Like,
no, I never said that it's not drawing, but I'm saying that it's been a point with the decriminalization of marijuana, and it's multiple TSA posts that say we are not looking for trees. So if you do, like, you know what I'm saying?
And I'll even testify to one of the points you're trying to make. I've heard multiple things. I've heard, and both of these have been from white people. I've had multiple white people tell me that you can fly with X amount of weed up to a certain amount. It was definitely not 6 zips.
It always be like 28 grams.
Right. It's
like
always
a zip.
a gram. That's
It's
number
like a
one.
zip.
One zip.
Right.
Number
One zip.
Number 2, I asked somebody from a place where weed is legal, who is an educated person, or another white person. I said, yo, I heard you can fly with X amount of weed, whatever. He's like, yeah, I know. That is actually false.
Right.
So even with that being said, I heard multiple stories. None of them are at 6 zips. So at the end of the day, 6 zips is outlandish. Bringing it back home, you saying 6 zips is not drawing or not outlandish, but saying you wouldn't do it
because what's the difference between one?
Even wild in the zone.
Because what's the difference between 1 and 6 though? Really, and
A fucking lot, my nigga.
Not really.
Thousands of dollars, maybe. I don't know.
Not thousands of dollars. Like, don't do that. I mean, it could be that, but don't.
Right?
Do
No.
All right.
I'm gonna throw his theory at it again. If it's Iman Shumpert, he did it again. I'm willing to believe. But the difference between 5 zips, the 5 zips versus is over $1,000 for him.
Niggas need to start selling fucking 6 zips for 1 then. Sell them 6 for 1. If it's the same, if it's no difference, sell them 6 for 1. Sell them 6 for 1. If there's no fucking difference, what's really the difference? Sell them 6 for 1. Let's see. Let's see.
I hate it.
Sell them 6 for 1.
But no, but you're saying the bottom line is essentially the TSA is if you let them draw on you, they'll draw on you with any amount if they want to. Like, you could get the end game is Brittany Griner had a couple carts and she got 9 years. Like, so it's like
0.7 grams.
You know what I'm saying? Right.
0.7 grams, dog.
Like, Shump not going to do no time for this. Like that's personal use. Like, what are we talking about?
Right. I do understand. I know that we can probably agree on the time he gonna see ain't gonna be what she gonna see, or what she's looking at.
I mean, Texas, it seems like they so old school with it. I don't even know. They might still be giving you.
He got a bad mugshot too. Like, he wasn't even flying in the airport.
That nigga got booked. He probably got.
Like, he might have got
tuned up.
Tuned up. Yeah.
That nigga high as hell in that picture. That's what it is.
Right. That'll do it too.
He was high as
He
hell.
probably smelling like a pound.
Right. He's 6 zips.
He's 6'6" with 6 zips.
He probably had the zip. You want to know what's crazy?
The math is mathing.
You 6'6" with 6 zips. You high as fucking giraffe's pussy.
Today's mathematics is crazy.
I
dog.
really need the. Is there details on the full story? Like it's got to be out by now. Like who?
What was he? What could he be doing, man?
Like where was it found? I feel like it's
Listen,
found on
man,
his
the nigga
person.
was-
Like it was on his
I
person.
got it. He's 6'6".
It was probably
With
in
6
his-
zips.
That's 666.
High as giraffe pussy. Walked in that bitch smelling like weed and badussy. I'm the rapper tonight.
he had it in his. He had it in his boot cuts.
Boot cut.
No, it was in his backpack.
It's Jansport.
We said that in the beginning, man. That's where it was found. You keep trying to find some bail to shoot this nigga, dog.
No, because I mean,
I just
I
don't think
know.
that was a good idea. I actually like Iman Shumpert. You
Me
know,
too.
his wife's on tour right now.
Right.
So yeah, this is a bad joint.
Yeah, man. Hope all this shit gets sorted out, man. And
yeah,
it's
man.
nothing
You
real
gotta
serious.
niggas gotta learn how to move better, man. I see niggas on the gram that move around.
Right, like my nigga Mystikal. Nigga told said. He walked.
Be cool, my nigga.
Be cool, my nigga. Look at him. Look at the Paul's Police cadet over here, dog, trying to
No, that's the next bar of the song. Like,
be cool. No, he definitely.
It was a double entendre. Don't ask he's how.
Don't ask him how. No, man, this boy is definitely got the nasty news started this week, dog. This boy Mystikal was jailed in Louisiana on August 1st, accused of rape more than a year after prosecutors dropped charges that had kept him jailed for 18 months in another part of the state for the same fucking thing. This guy has a problem, man. Look
Yeah,
at
it's
him.
like his
His-
second or third joint.
Talking
in a few
about
years.
mugshots and contrary to Amon's mugshot, this boy looks like real. I don't know.
Happy to be
man.
there.
Yeah, I don't know. He
Looks happy to be there.
I wouldn't say happy to be there, but he don't look mad.
No, he looks happy to be there.
He don't look mad.
It looks like they need to throw his sick ass away. Like
yeah, he look like it's whatever.
Get me now,
Michael Tyler, which
like,
is Mystikal's real name.
save me from myself type shit.
This
That's
boy
his face
crazy.
he's making. His face is save me from myself.
yeah, man.
What's
I
wrong
mean,
with this nigga?
There's nothing really good to be said about Mystikal, man. It just look like he's just.
What more can we say about Mystikal that hasn't already been said about Afghanistan?
The victim suffered minor injuries.
Yeah, his
Sexual
career is
assault.
definitely bombed out, depleted. It's
In other nasty news, this boy Deshaun, well, not him per se, but the American Massage Therapy Association has made the decision to hold its 2022 national convention in Cleveland. They did it back in 2019, though. It's not anything
Right.
new. I don't want you know what I'm saying.
right.
Like, I
It's
want to make
just-
that clear.
It's just a hell of
a
a
coincidence.
coincidence.
You know what I'm
Like
saying?
you
Maybe
looking
the
for-
Browns can start hiring.
That's the universe.
Deshaun Watson is just
The Browns can start hiring.
he trying to
He's not trying to do anything. The Browns should be hiring though.
What if the Texans knew that convention was going to be there, and that's why they shipped them off to?
that could be sick.
I do believe that the Texans knew some shit.
What month did they? No, I'm just playing the math. I'm trying to get the math.
No, the
right.
Texans definitely knew some shit.
Definitely, that shit.
The
is-
Texans knew some shit. They knew he was a sick nigga. Like they always talk about owners and managers and agents getting those calls when niggas be in their bag.
Right.
It's ironic though. Niggas never be in their bag in Philly.
Shit is crazy, man.
I don't know, man. It's just I can't put it all together. Like but having the convention where Deshaun Watson now resides, it just seems like you put him back into. I mean, if he never was, it's
You
like
a sick nigga, man.
Let him know, man.
You a sick nigga, dog.
I'm sick.
Because
Skills
you
over
trying to
politics.
build a scenario that's not going to happen.
Big Bill Ease. He got all the bail money tonight.
You was about to
He's
say, I already know where you going.
Where am I?
I've been
going?
around you too much, man.
Where am I going? The listeners want to know where I'm going.
He was about to say, imagine if he would have never got caught, if they would have never knew who he was, he would just be having a field day or some wild scenario he was about to paint.
Is he right?
No, he still might have a field.
Look, see, I know this 6 niggas. I know.
He took the oop right from you, dog.
He said,
what? You're talking about it. Let me get the complete thought out. Let me.
No.
But I mean,
I was gonna say what he can still do. Like, you're wild.
Like, this is not, you know what I mean? That's the thing. I mean, it is what it is.
The NFL has appealed, though.
Yeah, because they want to give him harsher, they want to give him some outlandish penalties now.
You act like you don't like that.
They said they want to take $8 million, some shit like that. But you know
like,
the way they did it.
I don't like that. I don't like it because it just doesn't. It's
but do you know what this agent did, though?
They structured the contract where you're only getting paid $1 million this season. So
that's crazy.
Suspend him if he was getting $22 million this year and he's suspended without pay. There's your fine right there. But you structured the contract to beat the suspension.
Nasty work.
Nasty.
You beat the suspension either way. So now
that's why it's nasty.
So no, it's nasty for the NFL to say, yeah, so we gotta fine you $8 million. Like,
right, because
in the suspension.
Because
like,
you doing nasty work
nuts.
because you a nasty nigga.
That's a nuts.
He's a nasty nigga doing nasty work.
That's an unprecedented fine.
Is the deal not an unprecedented deal that he signed?
Yes, but nothing is substantiated in his.
I'm talking about the actual deal. I'm talking about you might get suspended, so we only gonna pay you $1 million this year. That's not a unprecedented deal.
I don't know. That's just good structuring. Like that's just great salary cap work by the, you know what I mean? That's great GMing. Like that's
sick shit, man.
You know what I mean? That's the NFL needs to stop playing games. Like stop trying to be you're not the moral police. You're not.
I do think the NFL lost though, and that's unfortunate.
You said you think they lost?
Yeah.
Why you say that?
Like, because he only got suspended 6 games and he not going to lose no bread.
Oh, right. That's why they appealing it.
Right. That's why they appealing it, because they lost.
Right.
So, I mean, they did lose.
But they just went off of the basis of what the NFL has set as far as all of this shit. You got people who was, you know what I mean, with more severe shit, and that's like what the MAC shit is. Like.
Right? Yeah, no, man.
And I don't know the game. They keep bringing Calvin Ridley back into that shit on the.
They love doing that shit, dog.
Cause it's like, yeah, that shit is dumb too. Like, if this nigga wasn't playing football this week and he wanted to bet, like, why can't I get it? Why he can't be a regular person? But it's like, damn,
because he has unfair odds.
Right.
That's why he has unfair.
But he doing what everybody else doing though. He running a parlay.
It does not matter.
It do matter.
Nah, he has unfair.
If he betting single bets is one thing, but he's just trying.
Could you imagine? All right, let's say I'm in the league. I'm able to connect with certain amount of players around the league to figure out how y'all looking, what's the game plan, who's injured, yada yada yada. I'm able to put together a parlay that I might know, oh yeah, this team is gonna get upset. Obviously we don't be knowing it, but they might know like such and such was in his bag this week. He about to stink that shit up. Like critical shit.
Not only that, but just at the bare minimum, even if you're not betting on your team or betting on yourself, you betting in a league that you play in, like you actually played against these players, you have insight, you have, you know what I'm saying, knowledge that 99% of the field of the other people betting that you're betting with don't have.
Supposedly. Allegedly.
Nah, not allegedly. Like you actually go out there on Sundays and play against them.
Supposedly, allegedly, that there's not other people betting too.
Right, but that's still.
I
still 99%.
I gotta believe it's at least.
I mean, if you're gonna say other football players, those football players are in the 1% of people, period, because of the money that they make and the sport that they play. Only 1% of people like.
I was just thinking about athletes in general. There's no way athletes in general not sharing information.
Professional athletes.
Yeah,
that's what I'm saying. Yeah, but he's still part of it. That's even if you put all of the athletes, if they all bet, that's still 1% of the people.
I'm saying they just probably not betting themselves.
The other people betting.
Like people just doing it smarter. Like you got your girl doing it, you got your brother's homie doing it, or some shit like that.
Right. But that's still only 1% of people. Like only 1% of people are able to even do that. Even if you bring all those other people in.
Yeah, I feel what you're saying.
You feel what I'm saying? Yeah. That's why it's so looked upon so bad, because 99% of the people betting, they just fucking. I mean, they don't got that.
Well, he was just the boy that got caught.
Yeah.
I mean, if he like logging it, like betting as yourself, that was definitely. I look at that way more egregiously than the 6 zips in the airport. Like, you know what I'm saying? I look way more sideways.
That's crazy.
Like, you know, you didn't even go to the casino. Like, you did it off the phone. Like,
so you look at that as more.
That's way
stupid.
way more stupid than the.
But not egregious or outlandish.
It's way more egregious and outlandish to me. Like
you tried to go in the airport with 6 ounces of marijuana.
Yes,
smelling like a pound, looking high as shit.
Right, if you already like that's where he. I don't know. That's where he fucked up, but yeah.
And you don't think Calvin really didn't think he fucked up because he wasn't playing and he didn't bet on shit he wasn't a part of?
He tried to carry that on. He probably definitely could have checked that in for sure. He could have checked that in, no problem. That's
of course. But that's not what we're talking about.
Yeah, he tried to carry that on. It just was no. Somebody didn't like Shump that day. Like that's hating. That's hating to me. That's hating to me. He didn't have a burner on him.
He looked high in the joint. He probably smelled like bud.
He probably do smell like bud. So what?
Nigga, I see what? 6 ounces of weed.
There's kids in here.
You see 6 ounces of weed. Is it about to explode or something?
Nigga, it is illegal.
Why are you even Yo,
a Kelis and Beyonce beef heated up in the last couple of weeks.
I mean, you can talk about that. I didn't want to talk about Beyonce.
Yeah, I mean, it's just hot topic shit.
Yo, that's Press Coast hating on Beyonce. Yo. Only Press Coast. Like, let's be clear. Like,
no, Kelis was mad.
Oh no, Beehive.
Kelis was mad.
No, we're not there yet. Real shit.
No, it was more for me. It was more deeper.
They gonna find that.
It was more deeper than really the Kelis and Beyonce shit. But they got into a beef because she sampled "Milkshake" on one of the songs on her. On her album.
Go ahead.
It's actually more about Pharrell.
Yeah, that's what it comes down to. Like she got mad because she said Beyonce, they kind of know each other, whatever that means. But she sampled Kelis's song, right? And basically, she gave her credits. She gave her credits on it. And Pharrell and Chad are also producers on that song, who had to be the people who cleared the sample. But the beef is really between them because Chad, and Pharrell own most of her publishing and things of that nature on her albums, and they've been having a few, like, that's why they actually split. That's why Pharrell had mentioned something about it on the Drink Champs when Nuri had asked about him. I forgot what he said, but he breezed over it real fast. But you could tell there's some kind of static there. But that's what that was all about. But the update on that is that I think Beyonce is in the works of getting that. It's like 15 seconds, or that sample removed off of the song or whatever. But
good job, Kelis.
Right, no, but that's the thing.
It's been removed.
But that's the thing that everybody keeps saying and keep trying to make fun of Kelis about. And what I wanted to actually say is that's what Kelis is saying. Like, sometimes motherfuckers gotta stop the dumbass internet shit. Like, Kelis is saying I don't get credit off my fucking music. So saying that you sampled me,
she don't get money.
She don't get money, right? She don't get money off of it.
Right.
So saying that you credit, it's almost like a slap in the face and a reminder and shit like that. And these motherfuckers are just running around using my shit and getting money off of it. That's why she wanted it taken off of there, because it just looked bad. And on the album where Beyonce is allegedly promoting women empowerment, she's like, what kind of women empowerment is that if you just going to link up with these two dudes who are like stealing all my money? I don't get any money off my tongue. So that, I just wanted to clear that part up because the internet get goofy.
What's the chances that Beyonce had no idea that happened?
Slim to none.
Okay.
But yeah, they removed it, but I was like, damn, I didn't even.
You think
listen.
Slim to
I
None?
don't think they removed it on all platforms. I know Tidal
So you
did.
think it's Slim to None that Beyonce didn't
Absolutely.
really know the
Absolutely.
the origins of that?
Absolutely.
You think she knew the origins?
If we as listeners know that Kelis and Pharrell have been going through it, that didn't just come up this week. Everybody that's been going on for years. If we know that, then I'm sure you as an industry insider, you know it, and you fuck with Pharrell. Like you know that. You know that.
I don't.
You know that.
I don't.
You know everybody knows Kelis doesn't get paid off for music. Pharrell and Chad do in a shady deal. Whatever the details of that, that's what Kelis's gripe has been with them. So much so that she's a fucking chef now. She don't even make music.
And you think Beyonce is just in tune with this?
I'm not saying that she's in tune or did anything like that. I think Beyonce genuinely wanted to use the music and she cleared it or whatever like that. And Kelis, that's exactly why Beyonce's doing what she did. But what I'm saying is she knows that Kelis didn't. I mean, she tried to give Kelis credit. That's what she's saying, like giving me credit.
I think this falls in those things where somebody was like, I remember somebody saying like D-Wade didn't know how much.
I'm not trying to paint Beyonce
I'm
as
saying,
bad in any kind of way though.
To me, this falls in that category of like somebody was like, D-Wade didn't know how much a loaf of bread costs, doesn't know how much of a gallon of milk costs, right? Because it's like niggas who live in that world don't go to the supermarket and have to buy that shit. This kind of in the same boat. Like, I'm sure Beyonce recorded the song, didn't think nothing of it. Maybe she said, oh, this is Kelis. Maybe she didn't. And then maybe she did she didn't ask no questions. Like, didn't say, well, where'd you get this? How is this? Is this okay? She came in, she heard, she sang. She said, good job, y'all. Let me know when it's done. Like,
I mean, that's the thing.
That's what I would bet.
That's the thing about Beyonce. They say she really meticulous and
that's the thing about us. That's the thing about getting a sample is you got to get it clear.
They say.
That's the thing about a sample and also a song is you got to get the sample clear and you got to write the splits down on the paper. You know what everybody gets on the fucking paper before you even release the song. So when you write the names down on the paper and Kelis just goes, you know what I'm saying? Like it ain't no split for it. It's just credited on the song. That's what I'm saying. Like,
and I'm sure Beyonce either said that's not my business, didn't know, don't show, don't care. Like,
however, I'm just saying she knew.
I'm going to say didn't know.
When you look at that paper, you know. That's exactly what I'm trying to tell you, Preston. When you sign the paper, when you fill it out,
listen,
that's when you know.
Call me Press Coast.
I'm trying to tell you, dog.
Number 2.
That's when you know.
Number 2.
Preston, I love you, my brother.
Number 2. I am going with You Hear Me, Beehive. Beyonce didn't know, man. What the fuck? Like, it was like one of them jokes, like, what the fuck?
Nevertheless, she's moving to remove it off the song.
Right, I'm sure Beyonce was like, oh, for real? All right, take it off the song. It's fine. Sure, go for it. Sure. That's what I would bet happened. You know what I'm saying? On to the real news.
Fresh off the Travis Scott releases, man.
Yep.
Pre-Yeezy Day.
What happened?
Lasership, the employees at Lasership are finessing and getting the best out of their job into their own hands.
I mean, that's what happened when you use private companies. It's like not a federal offense.
Damn, it's petty crime?
Is it even a crime?
Damn.
Sade.
Is it a crime?
Sade.
Is it even a crime? Right, at this point, these niggas is doing it for the love of the game,
You've
dog.
seen Next Day Air.
Right.
My mom owned this job. Trouble. What's trouble?
That's crazy.
Yeah, man.
That's crazy. But yeah, they said that Lasership is taking sneakers, man. It's funny because in the Twitter comments, the dog on this fucking post, they in there complaining about it, and Lasership fucking pops up on somebody's joint. He's like, I'm sorry this was your experience. Catch us in the DMs and let's see your options. And then the bull
who originally posted was like,
damn, you gonna help him and not me? He was like, damn, you yo, they cooking the shit out of Lasership in these fucking comments.
No, man. I had something say it was delivered a Friday ago. I
The laser ship?
FedEx.
It's a racket. It's a complete racket at this point.
Not a sponsor of the show. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, FedEx.
Yo, FedEx, give my man his shit.
Didn't see a delivery. Didn't see a ring. No box nowhere.
There's probably some shit you didn't need.
Word. Y'all ready to get into the? Y'all got anything else?
Some shit you don't need. I'm here all day, folks. Monkeypox.
Let's get into the chronicles, man. Like, have y'all read up on monkey? This is why I have been avoiding. This has been a non-subject. I feel like for our listeners,
it's not a non-subject for our listeners. We got the monkeypox monologues.
The monkeypox monologues.
The monkeypox something else. One of y'all niggas called it something else the other day.
I see the niggas with MPUA and MPPPs. Like,
the MPP JAWN.
The monkeypox pandemic.
Relief funds.
Relief funds.
The monkeypox pandemic protection plan.
The
Getting paid off the pox.
is funny as shit.
Oh, shit.
Yo.
Oh, man.
I told you the monkeypox podcast, dog. Live and direct.
So I made this. The shit is going up in Philly.
It is. Bring that joint up.
So
If you about to depend on what it's the article. Because if you seen the video that I seen,
what's the video you saw? I didn't see any videos.
I gotta update my shit. For some reason, every website is not.
You gotta hit the advanced joint. And just bypass that.
It only happens here.
You gotta go in God mode.
Damn.
But yeah, no, I was seeing a video of a nigga who supposedly from Philly had the monkeypox. And that nigga accent was not from Philly. He ain't say John, dickhead, yerp. He ain't hit none of the Philly Q words.
He just in Philly with the monkeypox. He ain't from Philly.
Right. They said that nigga from Louisiana.
I'm just reading up on the facts. They're saying monkeypox is a sexually transmitted.
No, I was
disease.
saying that's not a fact. We will dispel some of these rumors.
What's not a fact?
That it's not a sexually transmitted disease.
It is.
It's not an STI.
I'm on NPR.org. Where are you getting your information?
Cite your work.
I have an expert.
Oh.
And she said that, well,
She said, yes, you can transmit it through sex, but it is not
it's
an
not the
STI.
only way. It's not the only way.
So that means it's not an STI.
That John is a two-way player.
That was a 3D.
Pause. I don't know why. That just feels. I don't like it. I don't like it. I
like it.
Right. It's not exclusively to that. You know what I'm saying?
So then it's not an STD then.
It's a DST.
No, it's
dimensional. Transmitted sexually. Might be.
So it says, I've heard twice a day in public events, we need to combat the misinformation that monkeypox is an STI. Who says this?
Say it again.
It's a quote from an epidemiologist who says that I've heard twice a day in public events, we need to combat the misinformation that monkeypox is an STI.
Got you.
This is not misinformation. Sexual transmission is almost certainly contributing to this outbreak. Misinformation is saying transmission is exclusively sexual.
Got you. So that's the
all
official
I was
word.
saying, and that's a quote from an epidemiologist, not from OGEs. I'm on NPR.org.
I like that.
I just want to.
I like that.
I mean, you just went
just want to
to
give y'all what y'all looking for. They said 90% of these cases are in their words, not mine, queer or
bisexual.
I just want to give them I just want to quote. I don't want to say nothing that they queer and gay folks. You know what I'm saying? That's the quote for
folks.
This is a quote.
Folks.
It says folks in there.
Yes, and of course that includes trans and non-binary.
NPR
folks.
is wild for that. Folks.
Joseph Osmundson. It's a biologist at
Amundsen.
Good job.
A biologist at NYU who identifies as queer. Just to put that out there, so he's
letting you know. Like he's giving you the facts.
It's his folks.
So I mean, I don't know.
Listen, that's all cool. I mean, like I kind of said, it's not a STD, but you can, I guess, transmit it.
No, it is an STD. It's not exclusively an STD.
No.
Come on, man. Osman
that's
told
what
us,
I just
dog.
read. That's what I just
He
read.
just
That
told
to
us,
you,
man.
bro.
You keep telling these niggas
Right, he
no.
keep telling us no.
He
like,
keep telling these experts no.
Like,
no, I'm trying to tell you, I have an expert that I speak to. You know what I'm saying?
right, herpes
Hope
is
to have
not,
her on the show. Shout out to her.
Herpes is a STD, but it's not just an STD.
Right.
And that's cool.
So there you go, bro.
Unless they changed it within the past 48 hours.
All right, man.
unless
Listen,
unless the WHO,
Press spurt, dog.
unless the World Health Organization has updated that within the last 48 hours.
Here you go. This week, the World Health Organization presented data with a similar trend in a study of more than 3,900 people infected with monkeypox. The agency found that 90% of them contracted the disease through a sexual encounter.
You damn bad right now.
That was the first statement I said was just because you can transmit it through sex does not mean it's an STI or STD, whatever is the.
That's false. That's cat.
That's misinformation.
That's the misinformation.
That's complete misinformation. Dog.
And that's what my expert has told me is the other way
misinformation,
around.
Misinformation.
You know why? You're a raccoon. You're a nigga.
I don't know why you had to play that, but my expert specifically said that is misinformation. Y'all saying that it's an STD.
Not us. The good doctor just told us that, dog. He said, y'all.
I'm giving you. You just told me you wanted who information. I tapped into their quotes.
Right. They didn't say that. They just because they only said that 80% of the people that's getting
90, not 80, 90. But go ahead. You could just if you want to go back into the percentages.
But that's because you can pass it through other ways.
Yes, but
you can pass it through other ways that's not sex. You can pass it through fucking being in the gym. You can pass it not on some COVID shit.
No, I feel
but you can pass it on some me and somebody else, like a nigga with monkeypox hooping with niggas. If one nigga hoop with 10 niggas, somebody gonna catch monkeypox.
A monkeypox hoop session is crazy.
Right. If one nigga show up,
that's going
with the monkeypox rolling.
With it rolling.
He's definitely somebody's leaving. Monkeypox was in there.
God bless.
God bless.
But no, man,
that's what I'm saying.
But the doctor specifically said just because it's a sexually transmitted disease doesn't mean that it's exclusive to just being a sexually transmitted disease. It's a sexually transmitted disease and something else. But it's not just whatever the something else is. Under the definition, it would be what's monkeypox? It's something and sexually transmitted disease is definitely in there in the definition.
It's not COVID. That's all that you really need to know. It's not just if
it's the new shit.
If that shit is if you got COVID and you in the crib, most likely everybody else in the crib gonna get this shit unless you do that super serious as isolation.
All of the pox disease, all of the poxes is crazy, dog. Starting with the fucking original, the smallpox.
Smallpox, yeah.
The chicken pox. We all had chicken pox when we was.
He said he didn't have chicken pox.
He might have ducked
it.
That's a weird fact of mine for you to remember.
So all your
came up
cousins
like
get
a
it?
couple of weeks ago, dog.
Did any of your cousins have it?
All my cousins did that.
Right. It's always one kid that's like that though, where everybody get it and one kid don't. I've definitely seen that. I forgot who that is in my family, but it definitely was like that.
Never had them. Never had them.
But yeah,
That's
man.
like the young boy COVID, like that's like
The young bull COVID.
It was chicken pox, like that shit ran through the. It was
But that's the young boy COVID. What was wingworms?
right. Where is wingworms? Young boys don't get wingworms no more.
That's like the dirt ball job.
It was so many as young boy shit that you had to, you know what I'm saying?
All in all, it's a state of fucking emergency.
Yeah, it is.
It's a state of emergency. I don't
Shut
know
it
what.
down.
What
Y'all don't know what exactly the fuck that means.
Monkey
what is the
pox.
level? What are the levels?
Protection plan.
I don't know. But the way
Yeah,
the way I see it is
MPP.
we winding down the summer and they did it last year because we was out last summer. And then I feel like that's when Omicron came when the summer ended. Like this is they starting it, man. The monkeypox is here. They know that weather about, you know what I'm saying? Niggas not about to be as so turned uppy, dog, and they can fucking get back at it. They can holler back at us again, dog. Like that's what I feel. That's what I really truly believe. That's why you seeing the raise in the monkeypox, the state of you know what I'm saying? Because remember, it was all good last summer. Niggas was like with the first summer, motherfuckers was back out or whatever.
Yeah.
Soon as it got around, the Omicron, this, you know what I'm saying? And they deaded us for the winter again. They had us down, dog. You know what I'm saying? They back up to their old tricks. It went from just being a state of emergency and pandemic. Now they can only do this shit for half a year, dog. Like, you know what I'm saying? So,
That beer, my fault. And what else is good in COVID? It's COVID quiet time now. Like I feel like it's still COVID
'Cause it don't-
outbreaks, and they just like
it don't spook as much. That's why they trying this
It don't hit
monkeypox
the
pack.
same.
They
It's
trying
not-
this monkeypox pack, dog.
Oh yeah,
The
it don't hit
monkeypox
the
pack.
same. Like
See how the
it's-
monkeypox pack hit.
It's not sitting like COVID when it first came out. It was sitting everybody down. It didn't matter
Right.
who you were. Everybody was telling you, yeah, I thought out like that them Delta level
Yes.
COVID strains when you was getting hit with them Jones where
They saying that it's still 500 COVID deaths being reported
Per day.
per day.
Damn.
right, but at the height of this shit, it was like
5,000.
ridiculous numbers.
Ridiculous numbers.
They was
It's
they was finessing them Jones too. We know what was like the U.S. is just they can't play this game with us anymore. Like we seen behind the curtain. Like
It just said Fauci warns of those with the B. You seen that?
I did see it. What did
It
it say?
said Fauci warns of those with the BA5 variant if you don't have your boosters. It's like, come
This
on,
shit
Need
could-
my bank account boosted.
This shit
Right.
could be deadly, motherfucker.
Right.
Like you didn't get vaccinated at least 3 times.
And he got
since-
his finger like this. You better.
Like this shit been out since late 2020. Like you haven't gotten at least 3 doses from us. Like at least 3.
You need to come see us.
Yeah, man. COVID is still lurking. The monkeypox is on the rise. State of emergency, whatever the fuck that means. I don't know. But yeah, man. Eating with ease, man. What you got, dog?
I was gonna say first. We could
Go
we can
ahead.
tap into that. All right, eating with these. First of all, JL Jupiter, man. I'm always getting niggas be like, yo, man. I fuck with JL Jupiter shit. That's what he do. I be like, yeah, that's cool, man. Like,
What's that?
it's a nigga who be just around Philly, and he just be at spots just reviewing shit, like eating shit and just reviewing shit. He a nigga who don't talk about it, he be about it. You know what I
I've
mean?
been told you to
Like-
be on that time, man.
I
You and
was-
wife, you need to take the whole squad
I feel you.
and try everybody's shit. Get them all on camera.
That shit is
You
crazy.
got a nice little light skinned family.
this
nigga,
What?
It what? You been at it with the light skins all day,
Keep it a
dog.
waffle. The Choco Taco. People have been buying up the Choco Taco, and now they trying to resell them like they fucking Yeezys.
Get
Like
this
that.
classic dessert
That's
before it
it.
goes out of
That's-
style.
Is your
That's-
Choco Taco stash depleted?
I don't have any, and it's just like sick. It's sick to
Sick.
me because it's like, yo,
He didn't collect any.
I don't care about collecting it. I'm like, but yo, I would make organic Choco Tacos and sell them to you for a dub, but you wouldn't even cop that shit. You
Of
just
course
would
not.
rather just
Get the real
pay
deal.
$20 for these artificial everything. Like, you know what I mean? But for if you willing to pay, you know what I mean, that type of, if you willing to play resale,
Yeah,
somebody's going to
on the
make a Choco
Taco.
Somebody's going to make a Choco Taco.
Like,
There will be
let
a
me
dessert
just
stand.
Just let me make organic joints for you for the, you know what I mean?
It's super easy.
Storing a stash of Choco Tacos is fucking.
It's only like a 2-year shelf life. After that, it's going to get freezer burnt.
You
like,
would right. You would know.
like, you know what I'm saying?
I bet you cop the Supreme Jones
Supreme what?
Choco Tacos.
It's no, I'm not.
I bet you cop the
Nah.
Supreme Jones.
Nah, cause see, I showed him part of my Supreme stash. I showed him the.
I bet you would cop the Supreme Jones.
Nah, I wouldn't cop that.
Go ahead and drop that AB.
Oh, you ready?
Yeah.
You ready to?
You ain't gotta drop the AB, but you would cop the
Are
Supreme.
you ready? He ready to give. He ready to give P his interest
forward.
music.
Yeah, like let's fashion forward.
We got your
nigga.
interest
Y'all don't
music
got
ready
nothing
for
to
you,
eat
dog.
with ease. Y'all ain't do nothing. Y'all ain't eat anything good this week, man.
I was at the rump. Somebody recommended Blackbird. Blackbird Pizza is a vegan spot because I did ask the question. We got a segment eating with ease. You know what I'm saying? What you been in the city eating? It was Blackbird Pizza. And
I
then
heard
Reef,
of that, but I never been.
Reef Bray said he had a salmon cheesesteak from somewhere down South Street, but he forgot the name of the place. So, I mean, if you want to go down there searching for a salmon cheesesteak,
It was
on
not
South Street, dog,
Ishkabibbles
you know
in
what I'm
there.
saying?
Probably wasn't Jim's.
If you get mad, blame Reef Bray, not me. Sharif Bray, man, blame him. But he said it was excellent. So, but those were the two eating with ease recommendations that I got from down at the rump.
That's what it is, man. We going fashion forward. You ready?
Yeah.
Put that shit on. Put that shit on. Put that shit on. Look, put that shit on. Put that shit on. Put that shit on.
Put that shit on the P's Fashion Forward segment, man.
Put that
Let's
shit
get
on.
into it, man.
Put that shit on.
You already know. You know what I'm saying? We got a new little theme song coming in for the Fashion Forward segment. You know what I'm saying? Tap in, let us know if you like it. You know what I mean? If you do, then you can hit the dance when we hit the dance. Shout out to AB, dog. You know what I'm saying? Put that shit on, man. Come fuck with us. He got the hottest fashion in the game right now, leather jumpsuits.
P, I got an interview, man, for a big position next week, man. Video interview, man. How should I come through dressed, man? What should I do, man? Let me know.
You should wear your favorite ball shorts.
Right. To feel luck because it's game time.
Yeah.
Okay, I got you.
Start there.
Start there.
Obviously the most comfortable slippers you got.
Yep.
It's 2022.
Right.
And it's the summer. If I would keep it easy, I feel like you can just rock a polo.
Right. I was thinking the same.
Strike a
Any
polo.
particular color, man? Any particular color? Any particular stuff?
Whichever color looks best with your camera, man.
Got you. But the main thing is they had them ball shorts on with them because it's game time.
Yeah, man. Yeah.
Should I go background or no background?
Blur?
Blur it? Like the blur?
Blur.
Blur. All right.
Blur.
All right.
Hey, put that shit on.
And that right there is a P's Fashion Forward advice
My guy.
segment.
Listen.
Put that shit on. Put that shit on. Put that shit on. Look, put that.
All right. On a serious note, RIP to one of the GOATs, one of the greatest ever hoop. I feel like we put a lot of I know I personally do put a lot of dirt on that era name, you know what I'm saying? But he was clearly like
He's the GOAT.
right, he was the god of that time, like, you know what I'm saying? It was him, it was no higher. Like, he set the bar. The bar was set.
Yep.
And the bar has not been passed. You know what I'm saying? It's
Sure.
some other, you know what I mean? It's been
sure.
it's been some I never lost in the finals type time, but it's not I did what he did. I passed him. I got 16 rings. You know what I'm saying? Like,
Yeah, man. Rest in peace, Bill Russell, man. One of the greats.
Yeah, man. Bill Russell is definitely one of those names that if you play basketball, if you just look at basketball, if you just have anything or any knowledge, any recollection of any basketball, Bill Russell is a name that you've for sure heard. Like he said, he set the standard for winning. Not only the stuff that he did on the court, but the things that he did off the court. He was a heavy advocate, a heavy activist in the fucking civil rights movement, like front line doing shit, and just always fighting. So it's definitely a tough loss to the basketball world, a tough loss to the world, period. Prayers and power out to his family, his friends, everybody affiliated with Bill Russell. And yeah, that legacy is a legacy that I think that is very strong and will definitely live on.
definitely. I think it's unfortunate, but it's just one of them things. Just like where they're gonna put more respect on his name now that he transitioned to
Afterlife.
I don't think so.
No,
Yeah, no.
not at all.
I think it'll be what it'll be.
I get it. It is what it is, but it's just now that it's posthumous, you look at it differently. I think it just instantly.
I just don't think it will because it was such a long time ago when he actually played. So, like, one of the things I think I heard that was new was, like, the things he had to go through while he was playing.
Which make it that much crazier, though. Like, that's something that you can't account for.
That's something that you say after he's gone.
That's something that I'm saying now, but
He's gone. But that's what I'm saying. I think that's something that people will say now that he's gone. Like, damn, looking back on it, knowing that he had to go through the things he had to go through.
But people talk that shit
does
in the
make it
moment,
greater.
though. Like, if people was really Bill Russell advocates, you ain't just come across too many.
And that's the thing. They don't exist.
People
They
don't.
definitely do.
Niggas don't fuck with Boston on no levels.
I just don't think Bill Russell advocates exist in the world of Mike and Brian and
Oh yeah.
you know what I'm saying?
That's just because the time.
Magic.
Like, you know what I mean? Like
yeah.
Like even somebody was making that point because naturally when you talk about Bill Russell, you talk about the GOAT conversation, and somebody was saying Gilbert Arenas, matter of fact, the reason why even Jordan's name keeps ringing is because all the writers and things are still from the Jordan era. Give it another like 5 to 10 years, and them motherfuckers is gonna get old and retire.
Right.
And now all the LeBron era guys are gonna be the writers, and then you know what I'm saying?
Right.
So I agree with Preston actually with what he's saying is because of the time. He's just like
Right,
Bill,
it's generational.
Yeah,
per se.
so Bill Russell's gonna move even further and further. But there's always gonna be somebody echoing that name.
But 11 rings don't move further and further away from anything.
That's
though.
true
Like,
too.
That's
true too.
That's what I'm saying.
That's
Like,
true.
No, because it does.
I
because
agree. I agree with what you're about to say. But that's what I'm saying with the passing. That's what it makes them more solidified. Even
I feel
though
like
it's only
rest in
whatever.
peace. But the one thing that will never change is just the time of when he played and what people gonna look at. Yes, he
Right.
played. Yes, he himself and his family had to go through stuff, but people always just gonna be like in the question of greatest all time. So obviously he's great. So we're not talking about that.
Just
So-
think about it though. The way that we be like, yeah, you could just plug in Kyrie, you could plug in Steph Curry. You might not could do that if you took away like Steph Curry is Steph Curry and he getting 240. Imagine if it's Steph Curry for 240,000. You know what I'm saying? Like, and you getting harassed every day. You know what I'm saying? After you came up under Del Curry money though, like you know what I'm saying? To go
No, I
to
feel
that,
what you're
you know what
saying.
I'm
I
saying?
feel
Like,
what you're saying. I
like,
feel
it's-
exactly what
it's-
you're saying.
It's different. So it's like when we just try to plug and play like that, it's like everybody not built for that. Everything that's
I don't
and
plug.
it go the other way to now with the social media shit, but it's not the same. It's,
I don't plug and play as much as I look at just overall what was other people doing when he was doing that. What was, I'm saying? And just it is what it is. It's just better basketball players
I
throughout the
agree
course
to
of
that.
time.
I agree to that.
So the competition just always got steeper. Like I seen the graphic. I don't want to be the Skip and Shannon John to bring it back to Mike and Brian, but it's like I seen a John that was a graphic where it was like Mike is I don't know, like 34-11, and Bron is 22-33 in the finals or some shit like that. But I was like, I would dive deeper, and I would like to see who Mike, whatever his positive record in the finals, who are those players, and what is Bron's? Who's all on the list of the niggas that Bron had to play? If that makes sense.
I'll tell you, YouTube Thinking Basketball. I just watched a video on this shit the other night where this motherfucker analyzed Mike's whole 10-year playoff career, I think it was. And he just broke it all the way down, like a couple of different factors, like definitely every factor that factored in, like even how he was saying, like back in '88 when Mike first made the playoffs, he was crazy athletic and could do all these things. Even when he got down in '91 and '92 when he started winning the chips, is because he kind of slowed down a little bit, but he mastered that mid range. Like he became one of the mid range sharpshooters of the day.
No, don't get me wrong. That nigga was crazy. And that's what I'm saying. That's why I think Mike was that's why people want to give Mike the GOAT, is because he always got the bucket when he needed to get the bucket.
Right.
And as history will show, when it was championship time, he didn't lose.
Right.
Period.
Yeah, but he broke it down like the players that he guarded, who guarded him. He even looked into like the shit that Mike did that put that you could get over on the Bulls on, like just saying even the shit that he did good. Like he gambled a lot, just all the shit that he was just breaking down all the shit in the playoffs. It was a crazy video. But Thinking Basketball on YouTube, we got a lot of good videos.
I just feel like it's crazy because like Brian gonna have double-digit games against Tim Duncan, double-digit games against fucking Steph, double-digit games against Kevin Durant, all in the finals. You know what I'm saying? So that's what's
Some hating ass nigga gonna put Mike Wizard stats up on the fucking some game stretch he had, maybe like a fucking 15 to 20 game stretch he had, and call that shit the Last Dance 2. That nigga Mike had like a stretch of 15 to 17 games where he was just scoring like 10, 10, 10, 9, 7, 8. He's talking some The Last Dance 2.
Where they was out of the playoff hunt probably, or like fading.
He was on the Wizards.
The
dog.
Stack
He was
probably
40
didn't play.
And he was like, fuck it, I'm going to the casino. Like he was, but that's the crazy thing. Like, think about if you knew that, but they did. It just wasn't. It wasn't the 24-hour news cycle like it is now. Like when the Bulls played the Knicks, they talked about it like, but it was just like a pregame just note. They said Michael Jordan was an AC.
Right. And nobody could videotape him on their phone.
Right. Nobody could videotape it.
You could only tell a story and that'd be that.
Nobody would know that, you know what I mean? He lost the M that night. You know what I'm saying?
He's fucking coming with a vengeance for y'all pussies.
The one boy did, the boy that wrote that book, Michael and Me, he knew what Mike was up to.
Facts.
He was trying to tell the world, but I don't know if he was credible or even well known enough to go head to head with Michael Jordan. Who the fuck is? Like,
it just didn't matter. Not without like a 24, like, you know what I mean? Not
no, I feel you. Right, the expose book, fucking 5 years after the fucking fact, is like,
yeah,
stories in the wind.
Right, it's. I wanna be like Mike. Nigga, what are you talking about? Like,
right.
We already, if I could be like Mike, we already did that for 3 years, nigga. Like, don't tell us this nigga was on benders pregame on the nights off.
That's hilarious, yo. That is hilarious.
On gambling benders, like.
right. Well, shit, I mean, you know, taking it home, man. Niggas can be like Mike this weekend at the Danny Rump tournament. Make sure y'all go to the game on Monday.
Yeah, for sure. Make sure y'all go to the game. The championship game should be tonight as you're hearing this. It's a good tournament so far, man. A lot of good basketball, man. A lot of good players, a couple NBA players in the building. A good time, just a good vibe. It's one of the few things that the city of Philadelphia has that brings a whole bunch of positivity and good energy, man. Love the Rump. Appreciate the Rump, man. You already know, man. You got to catch us out there on the floor. We all out there doing our thing, trying to catch these interviews, trying to get these shots, these video clips, man. Just doing our thing to spread the word, spread the awareness of not only the Daniel E. Rumpf tournament, the 17th annual, but also the PPP JAWN podcast, man. We out here trying to give you all kinds of content. Make sure y'all listen, like, follow, subscribe to the YouTube. Follow us on Instagram. Follow us on TikTok. Follow us on, what else we got?
Everything.
Yeah. Shit coming soon. Patreon coming soon. We hear y'all asking where to send the money. We gonna tell y'all where to send that shit soon. And we appreciate y'all, man, more than anything, man. We appreciate y'all rocking with us. The fucking feedback on the video, on the feedback on season 3 period has been love. It's been amazing. It's been awesome, man. So shout out to y'all, man.
All right, fuck that shit. We out, man.
All right, we out of here. Peace.
We out.